Men over 60, your morning fruit routine could be silently sabotaging your erections. Discover the shocking truth about 7 common fruits you need to avoid to reclaim your vitality and performance. Straight from a urologist with over 30 years of experience. Hey guys over 60, listen up. Your morning fruit bowl might be doing more harm than good, especially to your erections. That healthy fruit you've been eating for breakfast? It could be quietly messing with your blood flow and testosterone. I'm Dr. Mohit Khera, a urologist with over 30 years of experience helping men reclaim their sexual health naturally. In this video, I'm spilling the truth about 7 fruits you should avoid first thing in the morning to protect your confidence, energy, and performance. Trust me, after this, you'll never look at breakfast the same way again, especially when you hear about the 5th fruit, which is probably sitting in your kitchen right now, causing more damage than you'd ever suspect. Let's dive into how you can take back your strength and what's really going on with your plate. If you're serious about staying vital and want straightforward health tips for men over 60, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Drop a 1 in the comments if this resonates with you, or a 0 if it doesn't, so I can tailor my advice to help you even more. Alright, let's get started. Fruit number 1. Overripe bananas. First up, let's talk about bananas, especially those soft, spotted ones. I used to think bananas were the perfect breakfast. Quick, easy, and packed with potassium. But here's the catch. As bananas ripen, their sugar content skyrockets. When you eat that sweet, mushy banana first thing in the morning, it floods your system with fast-digesting sugars, spiking your insulin. For older guys, this is bad news. Insulin acts like a hormonal bully, causing inflammation in the blood vessels your erections rely on, lowering testosterone, and messing with nitric oxide production. You think you're fueling your body, but you're actually starving your performance. The worst part? The damage creeps up slowly. One day you notice you're not waking up as firm. Then it happens again. You start thinking it's just aging, but it's not. Tip: if you love bananas, don't eat them on an empty stomach. Have them later in the day paired with protein or healthy fats to blunt the sugar spike. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for hormonal chaos your body can't bounce back from as easily anymore. Fruit number 2, grapes. Next, grapes. I used to grab a handful from the fridge thinking I was making a smart, healthy choice. But as a doctor and a man in my 60s, I learned the hard truth. Grapes are tiny sugar bombs. Their high sugar and water content means they hit your bloodstream fast, especially on an empty stomach, causing a blood sugar spike followed by an insulin surge. This crashes your testosterone and tightens the blood vessels needed for strong erections. Over time, this daily cycle chips away at your sexual strength. You might not notice it right away, but one day you'll wonder why your mornings feel flat or why your confidence is slipping. The answer might be in your fruit bowl. Tip: if you enjoy grapes, save them for later in the day after a protein-heavy meal when your blood sugar's stable. That way you can enjoy them without paying the price in the bedroom. Fruit number 3, orange juice. Orange juice used to feel like the ultimate breakfast staple, refreshing, full of vitamin C, and healthy, right? Wrong. I used to pour a glass every morning thinking I was doing my body a favor. But here's the reality. Orange juice is liquid sugar, with as much sugar as a can of soda and no fiber, fat, or protein to slow it down. When you drink it first thing, it slams your system with a sugar rush, triggering an insulin spike that narrows blood vessels and suppresses testosterone. You might feel energized for an hour, but by mid-morning you're crashing, low energy, low motivation, and weaker sexual response. You think it's just age, but it's your breakfast. Tip: swap orange juice for a whole orange later in the day. The fiber slows sugar absorption. Better yet, start your morning with water and save fruit for after a protein-rich meal. Fruit number 4, watermelon. Watermelon was my go-to for a while. I'd read it's a superfood for sexual health because of citrulline, which supports blood flow. But here's what I didn't know. Eating watermelon first thing in the morning or in large amounts can backfire. It's over 90% water with a high glycemic load, meaning it floods your system with sugar fast, especially on an empty stomach. This triggers the same insulin spike, testosterone drop, and nitric oxide suppression we've talked about. Plus, it digests so quickly you're hungry again soon, reaching for more sweets and starting a vicious cycle that drains your energy and confidence. Tip: if you love watermelon, eat a small portion after a protein-packed meal, not first thing in the morning. Your body can handle it better when blood sugar's stable. Fruit number 5, mangoes. Mangoes are my weakness, juicy, sweet, and they scream summer. For years, I'd slice one up for breakfast without a second thought. But here's the problem. Mangoes are loaded with fructose, which goes straight to your liver. When you're younger, your body might handle it fine, but after 60, with declining insulin sensitivity, that sugar can stress your liver, leading to fatty liver buildup tied to lower testosterone. The sugar spike also triggers insulin, further disrupting hormones and blood flow needed for strong erections. Plus, mangoes digest fast, leaving you hungry and messing with your energy all day. Tip: treat mangoes like dessert. Eat a small portion after lunch when your blood sugar's steady, and always pair with protein to lessen the impact. Never eat them solo in the morning. Fruit number 6, pineapple. Pineapple always felt like a vibrant tropical treat, great for digestion and packed with vitamins. But I was shocked to learn it's one of the worst fruits for men over 60 when eaten wrong. 1 cup has over 16 grams of sugar, and barely any fiber to slow it down. Eating it first thing in the morning sparks a rapid blood sugar spike, insulin surge, and the same hormonal chaos. Less nitric oxide, lower testosterone, and inflamed blood vessels. Over time, this silently chips away at your erection quality. You might not connect the dots until your desire fades or your response weakens. Tip: if you love pineapple, save it for after lunch or dinner, never on an empty stomach. Your body can handle the sugar better when it's not your first meal. Fruit number 7, dried fruit, apricots, dates, raisins. Dried fruit like apricots, dates, and raisins fooled me for years. They're marketed as natural, fiber-rich snacks, so I toss a handful into my oatmeal or eat them with coffee, thinking I was being healthy. But dried fruit is just concentrated sugar with the water stripped out, leaving almost no fiber to slow absorption. When you eat it first thing, your body treats it like candy, spiking insulin, tightening blood flow, and dropping testosterone. This could be why your morning erections are fading, even if you don't realize it yet. Tip: if you want dried fruit, have a small amount after a meal rich in protein and healthy fats. Never eat it solo, especially not for breakfast. What's next? We've covered what to avoid, but here's the exciting part. Some fruits can actually boost nitric oxide, support testosterone, and help restore your erection power naturally. I used to think I was eating healthy, but I was missing the connection between my breakfast and my fading vitality. I saw the same pattern in patient after patient. These healthy fruits were quietly sabotaging their performance. The good news? You don't need drastic changes. Starting tomorrow, ditch these 7 fruits at breakfast and swap them for foods that stabilize blood sugar and boost blood flow, like berries, avocado, eggs, or sugar-free Greek yogurt. Start your day with water instead of juice. Pay attention to how your body responds. You might be shocked at how quickly things improve. Conclusion: thanks for sticking with me and staying curious about your health. These 7 fruits, bananas, grapes, orange juice, watermelon, mangoes, pineapple, and dried fruit, don't come with warning labels, but for men over 60, they can quietly undermine your hormones, blood flow, and confidence in the bedroom. Your body doesn't handle sugar like it used to, and these healthy choices can do silent damage. I've seen it in my own life and in countless patients, but I've also seen how small, consistent changes can turn things around fast. You're not broken, and you're not too old. You've just been working with the wrong information. Now you know better, so make a different choice tomorrow. Skip the high-sugar fruits, choose real nourishment, and watch your energy, focus, and erections come roaring back. Stay tuned for my next video, where I'll share the fruits that can actively boost your performance and help you reclaim the strength you thought was gone for good. Drop a 1 in the comments if this helped you see what's been holding you back.